Well, good morning and thanks for joining us here for our 8:30 stream show. It is Wednesday, June 3rd. I'm Mitch Carter.
And I'm Casey Mason. We have a couple of big headlines we want to get right to here this morning, recapping for you, and then we'll get you over to meteorologist Byron Douglas.
Starting off, we've been following breaking news all morning long. Vanderbilt County Dispatch confirms the wreck that shut down the northbound lanes on I-69 was a semi versus car crash, and the coroner there has been called to the scene. According to the dispatch, that call came in after 5 o'clock this morning. Officials saying it happened just north of Boonville, New Harmony Road. Again, they say northbound lanes on I-69 are closed due to the accident. We have our Emma Beck right there on scene right now, shooting video for us here. Once she gets that done, she'll come back here and give us the latest information on that. So we'll update you, of course, as soon as we continue to learn more. But once again, a main thoroughfare closed for several hours already this morning. So if you have to head to work or anywhere you might be going here on your Wednesday, be aware of that. In front of Boonville, New Harmony Road, going north, I-69 is closed.
Well, meanwhile, developing overnight in Gibson County now, we're working to learn more after several fire departments were called to a fire in Oakland City. Now, this one here happened Tuesday night around 7:30 at Vine Street and Highland Avenue. Well, the East Gibson Fire Department called for assistance from the Barton Township and the Francisco Fire Department. Well, those in the area say that they could see heavy smoke there coming from the second floor. No word yet here today on any injuries, but of course, we're making some calls here and keeping you guys up to date. We'll let you know when we learn more.
And evacuations continuing this morning for people in Muhlenberg County, all over that gas pipeline leak in Graham. And we know BP officials are in town and meeting with local emergency crews. We also know, once again, they're in town, but as of now, they don't have a timetable as to when the road will be reopened. More than a dozen homes were evacuated nearby, and those residents are still being told to stay away from the area. And at this time, the cause of the fire is under investigation, and officials say they do expect to keep the road closed there for the next several days.
All right, looking ahead to a major traffic alert over on the east side of Evansville. Want to make sure we let you guys know about this one here. So work continues at the intersection of the Lloyd Expressway and Burkhart Road. But starting Monday, June 15th, we know NDOT crews, they're going to be working right in the middle of that intersection. Officials say that left turns to and from the Lloyd will not be allowed. Now, we do have a map here on our website at 14news.com, and it kind of showcases more of this area here where those crews are going to be working. But just to break it down for you here in our live stream, what this means is drivers will also not be allowed to cross the Lloyd to go straight onto Burkhart. Now, you will still be able to turn right on and off the Lloyd and then continue straight on the Lloyd, and that there is expected, though, to only last about a week. So it should be wrapped up fairly quick.
Absolutely. And shifting gears here, one more for you on a lighter note. Happening today, the Evansville Police Department's Walking Wednesdays are returning now for the summer season. The program first started back in 2021 during the pandemic as a way for officers to safely engage with the community outside of their patrol vehicles, and officials say it's meant to build relationships through casual conversations and positive interactions. First one's coming up today at 1 o'clock with more information right now on our website if you'd like to join in. Community members are encouraged to stop by, walk with the officers, ask questions, or simply grab a popsicle from their crime prevention unit trailer.
All right. Of course, it's going to be the perfect day to get out there and do that. Absolutely stunning this afternoon if you want to get outside, enjoy yourself a little bit.
Yeah, and once again here, our big story this morning we had from Sunrise was that crash there on I-69, the northbound lanes by Boonville, New Harmony Road. As we talked about it here, it's been closed for several hours going north there, so we'll continue to keep you updated on that, both on air and online at 14news.com. Once again, we have Emma Beck out there for us right now for 14 News, shooting video, hopefully talking with officials here soon to get some more information on that and shed some more light as the morning goes on.
Yeah, and if you can take 41 right now to just avoid 69,
Absolutely.
That's probably your best bet. Emma said that she's out there again on scene, and traffic is just backed up for miles right now. Yeah. So if you're needing to get northbound, 41 may be one of your best options here this morning.
Absolutely. For those joining us here this morning, don't go anywhere. After the break here is Byron Douglas breaking down what Casey mentioned is going to be a beautiful Wednesday, and looking ahead now to the rest of your week. Thanks for joining us.
See ya.
Stay informed on your local news and weather throughout the day by watching the 14 First Alert streaming shows. At 8:30 a.m., get your First Alert forecast to plan the day ahead and catch up on the news that happened overnight with the 14 News Sunrise team. In the afternoon, get the latest headlines, forecasts, and a preview of the stories we're working on with the 14 First Alert streaming show at 2:30. And get an in-depth look at the 14 First Alert forecast so you're ready for the next big thing with the 14 First Alert weather show at 9 p.m. Watch the 14 First Alert streaming show that fits your schedule and works best for you. Streaming on your phone by downloading the 14 News app and the 14 First Alert weather app. On your smart TV by using the 14 News streaming app. And stream anytime on Facebook, YouTube, or on 14news.com. Stay connected and stay informed by watching the 14 First Alert streaming shows on your favorite streaming devices.
Good Wednesday morning. I'm meteorologist Byron Douglas. Hope everyone's doing all right. We're going to bring you up to date here on the weather. We're looking at dry weather for today. Low humidity, almost what you would see here in early fall. And we'll start with the rain and storm chances. If you have plans today, we know we have some camps going this week. Next chance where we're going to bump into some showers at this point, we'd be in the market for some showers, would be on Monday. And we have those typical afternoon chances for thunderstorms as we go into Saturday. Not expecting much. We'll take a look at the latest guidance overall. As far as storms today, they had radar indicated tornado warnings north and west there out in Wyoming yesterday of all places. And then this time of year, they starts to hover the severe weather threats. Not all days, will hover kind of a little closer to the U.S.-Canadian border, but they do extend down to the west of us, down into Texas in those locations. Pollen counts are up just a little bit from yesterday, but kind of in that medium to high range. I'll take these fall here, kind of in that medium to high range, and then some easing on Friday and then into Saturday. Laura, good morning to you. Suzanne, thanks for tuning in. We do appreciate it. And then on Doppler radar, we're not anticipating any precipitation today, and it's going to be tough to find any clouds. We'll have a few more clouds than yesterday, mainly some high-level cirrus clouds. And then here's a wide view. We had those showers kind of through northern Nebraska from about Valentine up to about Yankton, South Dakota. But haven't seen any lightning here, but those storms have weakened a little bit. Those areas do need rain, by the way. And let's run down our temps. We bottomed out at 54 at Evansville. We had a 48 in Dundee. Derby and Burnside, some of the outlying areas dropped into the upper 40s. Now the air is dry, so by lunchtime we'll be close to 80, so solidly in the 60s, but flat out comfortable. And mainly just some cirrus clouds as we go through the day. Breaking down our cloud decks, and we'll kind of graph the temperatures as we go through the next 12 hours. High temps will stretch generally in the lower 80s. And the outlooks are in. These are the 6 and 10-day outlooks. We're going to be guiding above average. Now this is an outlook. It's not a locked-in forecast during that time frame. And the source is NOAA from the Climate Prediction Center. And precipitation, generally this would work in our favor. Slightly above average. We're still running a deficit for the year, about 7 inches below normal, but we did get caught up in late May, but we still have drought-like conditions, especially across western Kentucky. So overall, those temps in the 80s, 9 p.m. will be down to 73 during that stretch. And let's go to the hourlies. Winds will be out of the southeast. Few high-level clouds as we go into the afternoon. We made some changes. Winds are going to tilt more out of the southwest as we go through tomorrow. And that'll bring just a few more clouds in. Yeah, some cumulus clouds developing during the afternoon for your Thursday. And again, high temps will be in the low to mid 80s. And you don't see any precipitation there on the board. And then Friday kind of went over to partly sunny, especially during the afternoon, maybe a couple of hours as we go, mostly cloudy. But if you have plans on Friday night, we're going to be dry. I'm using the GFS model as far as Saturday, very isolated. It's going to be a breezy day on Saturday. And then Sunday we'll have some scattered chances for showers and storms, pretty typical. And then on Monday, Sunday night and then into Monday, we have some rain that's going to work in from the west. So I kind of went cloudy. That's our next day when we'll be featuring a lot of clouds would be on Monday. So I'll take the 7-day full here. Again, hope everyone has a great day. Saturday, 87, few isolated showers and storms, 85 on Sunday, and then Monday we'll be dealing with decent chances for rain during that time frame. Holly, good morning to you. Zach? No, that's a good question. I'm not anticipating anything in the way of widespread severe weather over the weekend. Yeah, we could bump into a marginal risk for a severe thunderstorm, definitely on Saturday and Sunday based on what I'm looking at. We're not looking at a tornado threat. Pretty typical June afternoon showers and storms. Still a ways away yet, but good question. Appreciate it. Sarah, thanks for tuning in. I'll leave the 7-day up here for a few minutes, and we'll be talking to you soon. We'll have more updates coming on. Art and Gregory will have more coming up at 11 a.m. and then again at noon.